All right, hey, we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, so what does your text editor say about you? I think a lot of things, but let's find out what they say. I think what it says about me is I'm a pretentious douche, but let's find out.
You read the title, you know the drill. To start this attempt at memes that proxy a cyberbullying, we're gonna go with the Honda Civic, McDonald's, Air Force Ones, Death Note, Rick and Morty, Visual Studio Code. VS Code.
There's so many words in there that I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure where that even went. I'm not even sure if that was bad or good. I mean, got that Air Force Ones in there. I want Cube Brain, by the way. How am I supposed to get Cube Brain?
Users exist on a spectrum. And on this spectrum, the most common type of VS Code user you'll find is the junior dev. Vera Code font with Dracula mode, 6 Udemy courses purchased, none completed, Hello World printed, Medium blog written, sticker for MacBook acquired. When you graduate,
I mean, that was that was single-handedly one of the most accurate set of words I've ever heard said all at once. Like, it was Shakespearean level. That was when you get dunked on so thoroughly, and it was so beautiful because it all lines up with with so much reality I've seen. It was fantastic. This is great. Bro did not cook too hard. Bro cooked just right. That thing came out medium rare and delicious.
Graduate from this level of VS Code user, get your first job in the industry, and eventually quit to become a tech YouTuber 2 months later. You've entered the realm of TypeScript Tommy. You sold a few courses and can finally afford to sit at a cafe, open up that MacBook, and talk about how you became a digital nomad, and posting it on Twitter. And your tweets mostly consist of, and OMG guys, does anyone else coffee into code? Minimal setup, bulky keyboard, late night programmer, am I right? Does anyone...
This is actually like, I didn't realize how shockingly accurate this is, and I'm afraid about NeoVim coming up next. I have never felt inside of me these things, but there is something, dude. I don't know what it is about the digital nomad, but what is this trend? I have seen it so often. People just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a digital nomad." Yeah, I write HTML, but from a new country. Every few weeks. I don't know. Just seems interesting. Digital nomad does sound better than being homeless. It is true. Bro just summarized 80% of tech Twitter. Dude, the thing is that I don't think he realized how wide of a net he just cast, but that was about 80% of all programmers he just landed on, right just there. And now what are we going to do? Now we're going to just get made fun of with Vim and Emacs. I wonder if Eclipse users are going to make it in here.
Else. Now, on the other side of VS Code users are the people that, I don't know, actually like get shit done, build software. I mean, someone's got to do it, man. The staff, principal, Jedi engineers. They've been through a Vim Linux i3 optimization phase and realized, what's the fucking point? We're all gonna die anyway. They probably have 3...
It's true. It's true. We are all gonna die anyways. You know, I was actually just thinking literally this morning. Hear me out on this one. I was just thinking this morning, there's gonna come a day when the doctor won't be streaming anymore. You know what I mean? I know. Doesn't it kind of just like ruin your day? You shut your mouth. I know, Vibes. Well, sorry, it's not my fault. This guy just went all philosophical on us. It's Friday, man. Come on. Hey, guess what? It's Friday. I hope you guys enjoy that. Vibes ruined. Yeah. Let me just ruin all of your vibes.
Extensions use terminal, not iTerm, and have their file explorer on the right side of their screen. Navigate.
Can I just take a moment here for a second? If you have a file explorer open at all times, I just have so many questions for you. And really the only important one is why. What are you doing with that file tree? What are you doing? What are you looking at? Why do you got it open? What are you doing? Why do you need to see your files? Are you lost? Do you need a map? Are you confused? Bro, what happened if you need to just look around at code? Yeah, that does happen. It does happen sometimes. But man, when I'm writing code, like I don't look at my files. Like when was the last time? I don't even remember the last time I looked at my files just like to go peruse them. And what are you doing today? Just looking at my files. Like the thing is that it makes even less sense once your project gets big enough, because at some point you have like 10, 20,000 files in your project and you can't just go perusing. Just use Harpoon, Telescope, improve your life. This is the moment of the day when Linux audio quits working. Dude, it's not Linux. It's actually not Linux. It's not Linux's fault. It is straight up this. Okay, I'm buying a new capture card. Right after this stream, I'm buying a new capture card because this is just annoying. This is the most annoying thing in the universe. I have to do this way too often. I don't know what is happening with this capture card. It's not Linux because I can hear it in my headset. The audio goes through the capture card, out the other bit, into the monitor, and the monitor can play sounds. So it has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with between the capture card and the USB-C into the Windows. Yes, I use Windows, okay? I use Windows, and I'm proud of it. Ugh. I'm literally the great. I'm so good at this. I am so good at this. We back. We're so back.
Use Terminal, not iTerm, and have their File Explorer on the right side of their screen. Navigating away from the vegans-only safe space trigger warning cafe to your mom's basement, let's discuss...
Dude, that was a based mom's basement right there. Okay, what is this mom's basement? Whose mom's basement is this? Okay, this ain't my mom's basement. Yo, mama mentioned. My mom don't got this. Look at that TV. Cathode ray. She might have the cathode ray tube. She might have a cathode ray tube though.
Mom's basement. Let's
Pirate
discuss
Software's
the NeoVimmers.
You know, the thing is that everything is so fun until you're the one getting made fun of, okay? Okay, so when this happens, remember when I used to have this colored hair? Remember when I used to have normal colored hair? Those were days. Those are great days. Those are great days. Remember when I lost then I lost? Remember when I was handsome? Yeah, the good old days. Now look at me. I'm a social justice warrior now.
NeoVim users immerse themselves in their computing experience. They probably have a supervillain-looking-ass split ortholinear keyboard. They're probably...
Okay, it's not supervillain-esque, okay, but it's a really nice keyboard that helps prevent RSI, okay? Okay, what do you mean supervillain-esque? Oh my goodness, this guy, I am feeling so called out right now. This is just, please, if he mentions System 76, I'm actually gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up.
Running Arch Linux off a 2012 ThinkPad and rarely using the GUI. You click a file, they CD. You press download, they...
Can we just back up for a second and just appreciate?
And rarely using the GUI. You click a file.
Just the little things, okay? Look at this. We got RTFM. I meant folder. Dude, like, this is funny. You know, when you say the word folder, oh my goodness, it's just so good. You will. There's no greater way to trigger Linux nerds than just saying the word folder. You say folder, Windows user detected. Make folder. Make fold these nuts.
They CD. You press download, they sudo pacman-s. You watch the anime, they're reading the manga. They're the same kind of people that get straight
Dude, Yorda's getting it. Get known.
Up unhinged on pull requests. And these NeoVimmers, they don't just experience computing, they experience life, anime, Joe Rogan, Rust. They experience everything but the outside world and basic personal hygiene. Maybe they're stuck in their mom's basement because if they go outside, they'll meet...
I mean, I'm not saying it's inaccurate, but I do feel like, you know, you might have crossed a couple Emacs lines there, okay? A couple Emacs lines, Joe Rogan mentioned. My personal life experience. Oh my goodness.
The priests of Emacs. But shh, quiet down. You don't want to wake up the old folk. It's way past their bedtime. Emacs users had it easy. Great economy, decent house prices, college was cheap, jobs were plentiful, racism and misogyny was normal. Git can eat a dick. I'm on FTP, baby. IBM model.
I heard so many words all at the exact same times that I'm not even sure how to process all those words at the same time. The Git can eat a dick one? I swear it said, can I need a dick? But, you know, I don't know. Git can eat a dick. I'm on FTP. I know. This actually is the best engineering video of the year. And why do people love these IBM keyboards? Can someone explain to me why people love these IBM keyboards? What is this, like, what was the draw here? Is this like Ducky before Ducky? And people just loved loud and easy to clean, tactile, thonk, better than mechanical. IBM keyboard was sturdy and nice, clicky sounds. I think I may have had one growing up. I can't even remember. Childhood memories, impossible to break. Okay. Nostalgia. It's the good old times, yeah.
Keyboard, CRT monitor, Richard.
I can't believe he's included multiple pictures of me. This is getting kind of annoying. Getting made fun of this many times in a single video. Okay.
CRT monitor, Richard Stallman is right about everything. Yes, those things too. To use Emacs, all you really need. Stallman is right about everything. Yes.
Dutch pedophiles have formed a political party to campaign for legislation. I'm skeptical of the claim that voluntary pedophile harms children. Wait. I feel like before I completely think this guy is a crazy guy, I would first need to actually read the entirety of that statement and know for a fact he actually said that. But based on what I'm looking at, I would only need to know, I'd only really have to say one thing, which is, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? He did? Damn. Stallman ruined for me. Damn. Oh, no. Average libertarian. I don't know about that.
Those things too. To use Emacs, all you really need to do is sacrifice your pinky, and it's well worth it too. Emacs has everything: email, music player, calendar, Pong. It's a whole ass operating system. It's only a shame it didn't ship with a decent text editor.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now for the following segment, I know these products aren't technically editors.
I am very happy that he did do that. That was very good. That was very good. This is an old joke. I like the Emacs section. I'm actually extremely disappointed by that one phrase. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but what am I pressing? Our very own Emacs priest, Pick. I don't know if you saw this. Our very own Emacs priest over here. He might have just switched to NeoVim. Yeah. NeoVim supremacy is happening. He's finally getting a job. Can't dick around with Lisp and Haskell for too long. Finally, time to just get a real job. Perl, clutch your pearls. We got something going. Oh my gosh, look, we put a man on the moon.
But IDEs are just the moon landing of text editors. You really think we made progress as a society with that one? And honestly, did it even happen? Anyway, we're gonna be talking about the average software engineer, the JetBrains boy. Mostly right.
Is that the average? I kind of feel like the JetBrains boy is not the average. I mean, I don't like the fact that Go's getting tossed in on the. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, I think Go is a wonderfully simple language. I feel like VS Code is the average. And the average is a bunch of soy devs in coffee shops currently getting chicken neck, getting shrimp posture.
Writing Java or Go. Doesn't really know, doesn't really care. Probably has a great social life. Parents were supportive, had hobbies, wore Ralph Lauren growing up. They wanted to be an investment banker or product manager, but settled for writing garbage code without unit tests. The archetypal tech bro. Let's go to the other IDE users. The Visual Studio Gang. This has two sides of a coin. Flip it once, you get the indie game dev crowd. They've been working on the next Minecraft for the past decade. Fully funded Kickstarter or entirely broke. Doesn't matter, they haven't released a game either way. No original thought.
Ooh, can we just take a moment and pour one out? Pour one out for the indie game dev that hasn't released a game yet. That's me! That was savaged. Wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. It hurts. It hurts. The anti-Thor. It is the anti-Thor. You know, I mean, if we're going to be real here, is it much different than me? Do I ever actually finish it or release anything? I don't even know if that's true.
Thoughts or artistic decisions, mostly Reddit opinions. And replying to him on Reddit is our other Visual Studio bro. Exclusively uses Microsoft flavored Java.
Yo, Bisco? Yo, Bisco? Bisco, where you at?
And will defend that technology to his grave, even though it's the only one he's worked with. Tucked in dress shirt, khakis, and these boots for some reason. Dad bods are in, bro.
First off, those khakis were not pleated. Okay? Best editor. Of course you're gonna say that. Okay, those were not pleated khakis. I feel like the official one is pleated khakis.
Oh, you don't even know. Worked at the corporate since college, and it's cool. Startup life isn't for him. The 401k is matched. The decently sized middle-class home somewhere in Idaho, Brazil, or India is acquired.
Brazil mentioned! Oh my goodness! Love it. I love Brazil. I love Brazil. And what's wrong about all this? Actually, all those things were fantastic. I mean, that's like, those are all great. By the way, I don't know if you know this, unironically, I am going to Brazil. Terso is absolutely flying me out to Brazil. We're going. Boys, we're going to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil. Okay? Damn, chicken tiki masala looking good in that previous picture. Yeah. I'm very excited about this. Send pictures. Yeah. Very excited about that. It's pronounced Brazil. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't use the endonym. When? May 7th or something like that. Chicken tiki masala, let's go!
Now it's time for the honorable mentions. Nano, because you're too afraid to use Vim on your AWS instance. Eclipse and NetBeans, you went to college in the 2000s and dressed something like this.
This actually might be the single most accurate part of this entire video. This is shockingly accurate because not only did I probably dress like that, I used NetBeans in 2005 and 2006 when I went to college. I totally dressed that. That could have been me. I may have just got done listening to the Transplants.
2000s and dressed something like this. Sublime Text and Atom, VS Code before VS Code.
Can we just take a second here and just appreciate that Sublime is the only text editor that just keeps on going and still asking everybody for the $15 or whatever it is, and still everybody closes that window over and over and over and over again. Sublime 4 is out. You know that, right? Sublime 4 is somehow the WinRAR model. The WinRAR model. They saw the massive success that was WinRAR and decided that they wanted to follow suit. And now look, we got Sublime version 4.
Code before VS Code. You're still in high school and muted Aiden's stream to watch this. Apologies if I haven't offended you and your editor wasn't here. I'll be sure to do better. Thank you for your time. I am Big Box.
By the way, if you're not subscribed to Big Box, you're a loser. So go press that subscribe button. Go press that like button. This guy is great. I like Big Box. This is my second video I've watched from him, and both of them were such W's. You know, but okay, so I'm gonna just we're gonna I gotta at least say a little something about editors. Here's my only thing I'm gonna say in a real tone. I know we just got done watching a very non-real tone video. When I was in the 2005s, going to college
That
right here,
means
this guy, when I was this guy, I didn't know anything about my environment. I didn't take the time to learn anything. I used my IDE as a method to avoid things. And so, just throwing this out there, that no matter what you're using, try to take a little bit of time and learn how things work. I'll tell you this much, man. The amount of just things have made my life easier. Learning a few core utils. So good. So dang good. And they're for free. They're just there. They're just there. They're just hanging out. And all you got to do is just use them. JQ is so useful. The amount of time I've saved on JQ had to be, I'm in the tens of hours in the last 2 weeks saved just because I had JQ. Parallel, I've done so many paralleling. Parallel is so good. It's just hard. GNU Parallel is crazy powerful. Yeah, it's just so good. Anyways, anyone use the Atmel Studio in 2000s? I did use the AIR Workbench. That was one of the weird ones. That was a weird one I don't think a lot of people know about. That was just for embedded systems. Anyways, yeah, of course I'm going to. I don't know if I'll continue today, but I am going to continue things. Hey, I appreciate that. Good video. Everyone, follow him. IAR is so expensive. Yeah, it is so expensive. I did use it, though. The name. I've used a lot of editors.